The Hair and Scalp Clinic in St. Petersburg taking a look at amazing laser microsurgery, a way to help you grow hair, coming up.
To see if you can use this to, I guess, what, regain the scalp or the hair you lost?
That's exactly right. If you're going bald, you're losing that hair, this is really a painless way to go, and it's the newest technology. We're here at the Hair and Scalp Clinic in St. Petersburg, one of only a few places across the country that are using this amazing technology right now. Tell us a little bit about what you're doing here with our patient. How do you get started with this type of surgery?
We took a small strip of hair out from the back between the ears, and the technicians are dissecting the tufts. Oh. After it's dissected, we insert it into these small little laser holes. Now, this is different than conventional. We used to have to use a big plug, take out tissue, had a lot of excessive bleeding in the past. But the laser now, much less pain, swelling, and basically no bleeding.
And our patient is so quiet. We're going to talk to him in a few minutes and find out why he chose this way. But yeah, no more scalpel. I mean, that's what I noticed.
Right, no more scalpel on the top. We'll still use it in the back to take the strip out, but it has really made the whole process so much easier for the patient.
Wow, this is amazing. And what you're doing now, and I'm going to put my little glasses on here because by law you should wear glasses when you're doing this. Wow.
Now we can put these close together. Each little laser hole that we make is 0.8 millimeters, so you can see how the grafts are very small. You never get the big plug look like you used to in the past.
Okay.
So that's our kind of claim to fame.
And when we come back, tell us more about how it works and how it allows the hair to grow back and who this may be good for when we come back. It's fascinating, Elaine.
Really
Thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm Elaine Lucadano. If you're losing your hair and you've tried just about everything, well, today we're going to show you amazing laser microsurgery at 1/3 of the cost of surgery you may have had before. Are being used to help people grow a full head of hair. Hi, Elaine. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, if you're losing your hair, you want to take a close look at the laser. It's painless surgery that could change your life.
It may help people with... I'm looking for a delicate way of putting this. People who are losing their hair.
Going bald.
That's right. There you go.
That's
we
as
might
delicate
as well
as
just
it gets.
say it. Yeah, you know.
You're better at this than I, Elaine. Thank you.
Well, this is good for men and women. Watching Mel Arthur, our patient, and he's smiling and laughing through all of this, doctor. It's pretty amazing. The way that I see it.
Mel is doing quite well. He's had it done conventionally, and there's a substantial difference between the old way and the new way. Mel could probably tell you that what he thinks is different.
Mel, why are you here, obviously?
Well, obviously I wanted to fill in some of the dots that on top, but I had been bald to the point where I'd worn what they call these hair systems and hair pieces, and they never looked the same way once in a row on television when I was on Home Shopping. So
we have video of you on when you were on Home Shopping for a few years there, and let's show that video because I want you to see the hair piece that Mel used to wear, what you looked like before.
It could be all over the place sometimes, you know, just and the color never matched. So finally I went and had the hair transplant, and this is a piece of cake. It really is. Can't feel anything.
Do we have that video of Mel in there? We can roll and show what he looked like. Mel, this is something that you wanted to do for a long time, or just another way to get your hair growing back?
Oh yeah, it's well actually right now I guess we had mentioned earlier, I'm involved in an age discrimination suit with Home Shopping, and I'm trying to look younger, obviously, and I think a lot of men are. So I lost my job over my age, and now I'm basically working on trying to look younger. I've lost 58 pounds and get back in shape, and this is going to help me look younger. And this is the best thing I think any man could do for himself.
Well, you're looking great. You're looking great. This up here, I wanted to point out, this was surgery you had
These are
before.
three transplants that were done conventionally with a scalpel. But this is so much easier. I mean, with this laser, I can't feel or hear anything, and...
Well, you told me in your last surgery you were a big baby.
Oh, I was. I mean, I'm a person that cries at dental x-rays, so this is really easy.
All right, well, we're going to keep our laser glasses on, tell you more about this procedure, how it works, how the hair grows, and why it may be good for you when we come back.
All right. Thank you so much, Elaine. Appreciate that. It really is amazing what they can do with lasers these days. The Hair and Scalp Clinic is located at 43555 Almerton Road. They're in Clearwater. Telephone number 1-800-883-4247.
Hair and Scalp Clinic in St. Petersburg. And this is one of only a few clinics in the entire country doing or replacing hair with a zap of a laser. Come see how it's done.
I'm feeling to see if I could use a couple of those zaps.
I wasn't going to say anything. They used one of these, a scalpel, to help you grow hair again. But now they're using the scalpel of the 90s, a laser. Find out how it works. It's pretty amazing. And find out how it's changing a lot of lives.
It seems like everything in medicine is turning in the form of light. Elaine Lucadano is joining us now with more on that. Hi, Elaine.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Jennifer. Time to put on the laser glasses because I am witnessing, along with you this morning, up close, laser hair replacement. Give us an idea of how this works.
Well, what we're basically doing now is using a laser to make recipient sites. They're about 0.8 millimeters, and then we insert a little graft that has 1 or 2 hairs into it, and within a couple months the hair starts to grow.
And you take the hair that's already on the head from a thicker area.
We take the hair from the back between the ears, and we know that's a genetically stable hair, and will continue to grow for the patient's life.
I see. And Mel here had typical male pattern baldness. So.
Correct. And he had surgery done conventionally, bigger type of grafts that sometimes can look kind of like a cornrow. With the laser, we can put grafts real close together, small, and you'll never have the appearance of a cornrow type.
Make it look very even, natural.
Very natural, very even, yes.
This procedure, I guess the biggest difference is the pain factor. There is no pain with this.
Well, what we typically do, use a local topical cream. It'll help numb the skin. And then we can use local anesthetic, and Mel can tell you that it's basically been a painless procedure.
Yeah, well, the fact that he's smiling tells me
Don't ask him, ask me.
Yes, that's right. He hasn't cried or anything.
How does the hair grow? How does it work?
Well, what happens after we put the graft in, it'll take a month or two for the nourishment and the blood supply, and the grass will start to grow.
It's like growing grass or growing a tree.
Basically. Yes, and you'll find that probably 6 months from now, this whole crown will be covered with hair.
Wow. Wow. And men and women, you're doing this?
We do men and women. We do more men than women, but we'll do females who may have had facelifts and scars that they want to cover. Now, females overall are not as big or candidates as men.
Okay. And when we come back, we're going to talk more with our patient, Mel, here, and find out what kind of cost we're talking about here. That's when we come back.
We want to head back out to Elaine Lucadano. She is telling us all about some new laser procedures that can help people who are losing their hair. Hi, Elaine.
Hey, we've been growing hair all morning, and this is so amazing. We've shown you a little bit how the laser works, and basically just poking tiny little holes. It's painless and no blood, and we like that, so we can even show it to you. Right now, doctor, what are you doing?
Right now, we just finished making the laser holes, and we're inserting small grafts that contain anywhere from 1 to 3 hairs into the laser holes.
Okay, and this hair will start growing within, say, 6 weeks or so?
6 weeks to 4 months at the outside.
What's amazing is that our patient Mel here could just get up and walk out today. This is same-day surgery.
He's going to walk out, no dressings or bandages on his head, and he's free to go home and rest, read a book, or whatever he wishes to do.
What about cost now, as compared to conventional surgery that we know where it's pretty involved? What are we talking about?
It can tend to be a third of the cost. The surgery we're doing today is around $2,000, and that's to fill in the whole crown.
And that's compared to, I think Mel told me he's paid $50,000 before.
Oh, you could spend with first of all, the hair systems, these hair systems, strand by strand systems, over a 10-year period. You could probably spend $25,000 to $50,000 because you continually have to get replacement systems, and you have to have their service of like $85 to $100 a month. And the old hair transplants probably ran $15,000 to $25,000.
Wow. So this is pretty good for you then.
Oh, this is great. Yeah.
Well, Mel, I want to show some of your video from you've done Home Shopping Network for years, and that's you with your hairpiece on?
That's the hairpiece, and it was always a crapshoot every day as to what it was going to look like, where it was going to be. So.
Well, you don't look so bad there, but having your own hair, of course, natural growing, has probably got to be a great feeling for you.
Oh, it is, because there's no, as I said, that would, one day it would look good, one day it would look bad, one day it would be moving, it would be lower, it would be higher. I would get hate mail from people. They'd say, what is that thing on your, what is that thing on your head? And then when I found out about the hair transplant, I mean, you do it once, and it's done. I mean, it grows forever. You've got your natural hair back.
And check this out. They even have a pile of movies in here you can watch while you get this done. So, and Mel almost fell asleep on us while he was having this done.
It's so relaxing. There's nothing to it.
Well, good luck, and you're looking great.
Thank you.
Lots of luck with this. And there you have it. Hair and Scalp Clinic. Give them a call if you want to know
Just
more.
like that. All right,
Just
Elaine.
like that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
That is fascinating.
It really is.
The Hair and Scalp Clinic is located at 13555 Almerton Road in Clearwater. The telephone number, 1-800-883-4247.